Hey guys,
What's going on, YouTube?
what up?
I just want to say thanks for everybody for watching the video, giving all of y'all amazing feedback, all of
Thank
y'all
you.
positive energy y'all sending this way that actually
Bring it to me.
that actually helped us, y'all. We was going through a little hiccup. We was able to vent about it like adults, and everybody was able to give some nice advice and things like that. So Sierra want to get into something that I think is a real good conversation. We was going to get into 5 things, but I think this one might go halfway. So if we make it to 5, we make it to 5. But the first one is what?
I think the first one is the most difficult topic, which is money.
Well, the most
Finances.
difficult topic about what? What, couples or relationships? That's what you mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I ain't
who
never
else
said
would you
that.
have
No,
a money
I'm
topic
saying,
with?
I ain't never tell the people.
Oh,
That's what I meant. So we saying that, when you're in a relationship, you have, sometimes you have to sit down and have those hard, uncomfortable conversations, whether it's
Yeah.
about the past, finances, people not showing, enough attention, the same
that
interests,
lighting right there is just so bomb.
and things like that. You glowing, baby. 'Cause I see you she had a couple sips of wine, y'all, and she just glowing, eating that little frozen yogurt.
I ain't been drinking wine because I think it makes me bloat. Y'all like my new do?
I like it, Nudu.
Mm-hmm. If y'all would have just seen the last one he just erased and wanted us to start over again, you would think a different story.
No, she asked me. She did her do. She did her do, and I didn't mention nothing about the do, but I like the do. She switched it up. She had the straight.
You know how your man always be the first one. Ooh, I like your hair. Ooh, this, ooh, that. And he's always like that. He ain't say nothing. That means he don't like it.
I do like it.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it, y'all. I love it. Look at her. She looks so beautiful right now.
Anyway, y'all.
So what we was talking about was, the difficult. So what we gonna start off with, she says is very important, which I agree with, is finances. So lead the way, honey bun.
Well, I feel like finances is the most difficult conversation to have in the relationship. For multiple reasons. It could be y'all have 2 different goals, short-term goals, different things y'all need to be doing. It could be just period, y'all. The conversation is hard to have. It's very hard to have.
And I agree. I say too, people have different situations. Some people may have kids, more kids. Some people may have, different things, different lifestyles. Some people may be more materialistic than others. Some people may have been working on their goals or career more, so they make more. And, people got different, it is difficult. It's a difficult conversation to have. So,
It definitely is.
like, I would like to start it off, and I want to ask y'all ladies, because this channel is watched mostly by a lot of supportive, beautiful women. So, in a relationship...
And he knows because he lurks on everybody's page.
No, I try to see who we talking to. Like, I be trying to make sure it's like no weirdos or nothing. So I try to see who
Even
we
if it
talking
is
to.
weirdos, who cares?
No, I'm
Weirdos.
saying... Not weirdo. I don't mean
He's
that.
a lurker, y'all. He's
No,
a lurker.
because if you talk to somebody, you try to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are we talking to? If you
Do
start,
y'all do that? Let me know. Do y'all do that? Do y'all go on everybody that comment on anything?
Not everybody,
that y'all
but
do
I'm saying
and
after-
look at them and see all this and that.
No,
this
after
and
you
that.
have a few conversations from positive people, I try to go look and see if they got videos and subscribe and different things
Yeah,
like
he
that.
looks at everybody who comments. I'm just not like that. He's more of a social media person. I'm not. I'm more of a, I just sit in the house and chill. I don't really trip off social media.
Yeah, I had a social media problem. I broke it. I went
No,
on
never.
60 days, went cold turkey.
And now he's a
and
fiend
I
again.
went back on there. I kind of got to get back off of it, but I'm not a fiend, but I've been on it a lot. But that can be another video. But back to the finances. So what I want to ask you lovely women is, How much do you
the
think?
men out there too.
Yeah, no, I definitely want the fellas to chime in. I need help. That's what I'm trying to say. Brothers, fellas, help a brother out. But in the relationship, I just want to know how much of the bill should the man contribute to? 50-50, 75-25, 80-20,
Oh, 100%.
100%. So what's your take on it?
Ladies, I want y'all to. What's y'all take? No, I know y'all gonna comment. I know y'all gonna comment. But you
Hold on, let me
what's no? I'll pour it for you, baby. I want to know what's your take.
I need it. This might get a little. Fellas, if y'all are, help a brother out.
It's gonna be already too late, baby.
So I would honestly believe if your man is able to, I think if he's able and he makes enough, if he can contribute to 100%, that's wonderful. Not everybody can. So I say a man should at least take the bulk, 75% to 60 to 75%. You know what I mean? If they got their things together a little more established, 100%. I definitely agree. But in the real world, people, gotta build things up like that. So I say 60 to 70, at least 75%.
The real world, we in real world, baby. You speaking in real world terms. This is the real world.
I understand, but what I'm saying is,
it's not the real world. This is
okay. What I'm saying, if a man is bringing home enough money where he can cover 100% of the bills, I'll say do that, and he can have some for himself. I'll definitely say do that. But if he's not able to cover 100% of the bill and have some for himself, don't get a man a break. Give him 75. You know what I'm saying? 60% until long as he's working towards getting to that 100, and you see him striving and working hard. That's just my take on it. What about you?
I feel like, and another thing is how you was raised too.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into that.
It's how you was raised. I was raised with. I have men in my family, but on the other note, I feel like, okay, let me say this. I pay half. I do pay half for my rent. I pay half.
You pay half for the rent?
Yes, I do, baby.
That's a lie.
And that's a lie. You probably pay $100 more than me, okay?
$100. I'm not finna get on this camera and get disrespected, you guys. This lady has been coming in, helping out, doing a little bit more. You know what I mean? Contributing a little bit more. Because sometimes
but you always say we pay half. I pay half.
No, we started off half, and it's probably been years since I even went 50-50 with you. Don't disrespect me like that on this camera. Whether you chip in more, whatever the case may be. Let me tell you, she don't know the bills. She don't know the due dates. She don't know the passwords to pay the bills online, none of that. Everything gets handled. She definitely plays her part.
No, I think what he's saying is, okay, all of that, which I do, he's just a talker. I'm not a talker. I just handle my business and keep it pushing.
Let's get back on track.
He got to keep talking about things, so I do know the dates of things. But as far as paying them, he actually do pay them. But when he's paying it, he's not paying it with his money. He trying to make it seem like he paying all the bills and I'm not doing nothing.
Let me tell y'all this. It's getting. We supposed to be speaking in general, but I don't know how she's getting into a lot of personal business. But I'm definitely not gonna let her sit here and tell y'all it's no 50-50. That is completely wrong. She pays her way. She's a very strong, independent woman. If I come up short, she covers it. You know what I mean? And she definitely does her part, but let's not talk about no 50-50. So let's get back on track.
Okay. So I feel like a woman should pay 50-50. And I didn't say if I did say I pay 50-50, that's what I think I pay. But if he's saying I don't, then
like I said, I get the passwords in the mail. And
he handle it, so I'm going to let him go and do it, think and do it, whatever. But anywho, I feel like a woman should help her man 50-50. But on the same note, that's if it's needed. Like, you know what I'm saying, if it's needed. But on the same thing, I feel like the man should take the boat. The man should take the bigger half. The man should pay the bills. The man should just take the he's the provider. You know, the man is the provider. And I feel like I said, this is not for everybody. It's everybody is in all different situations. This is in certain situations and how I feel like I said, it has a big thing to do with how you were raised too.
And I
a lot
want
of
to get
people,
into that.
you know, have different mind frames. So this is just me and my opinion, and you guys can state your opinions as much as you want. But me as a woman, I would want my man to take the bigger boat.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I want to feel like I'm secure. You know, that's me feeling like I don't have to worry about anything because I know my man got me.
Right, and I definitely agree with that. And like what you say with the way that you was raised, I just want to touch in on this topic. I would say, coming from where I come from and different things, raised by a single mother in the hood, the ghetto, you're not taught about finances. You're not taught how to save your money. You're not taught about credit. You taught go buy designer clothes, new shoes, Jordans, and look like you got money. You know what I mean? So if you raised up on that part where nobody owns anything, no business owners, you know, you don't know nothing about credit, you know, people around you, hustlers, drug dealers, and that's the type of environment you raised in. You don't know about that. You know what I mean? So if you growing up thinking, instead of, building my credit and go buy some Jordans or go buy some True Religion, then you don't know. So me, as I get older and mature and knowing that I got a family, I would say I start reading books and learning about finances. So in my 20s, I done effed off so much money, spent so much money on careless things, ruined my credit down the drain, and now it's like a get back. You know what I mean? It's like, out of all the mistakes, you got to catch up from it. So like I say, ain't no way that if I'm bringing home XYZ amount of dollars and I'm out shopping and doing this, I would never let her pay 50, 40, 30%. But as a young man that has to learn with no father figures, no positive role models, I start reading books and having to really teach myself. And she's definitely, like she said, she wants to feel secure. She lets me know that. And it's great that she does tell me, I want to feel secure. I want to know that my man got this. So it's a lot of stuff that I learned from her and my pride. So I like to say I thank her for being patient with me and helping me grow as a man, because like I said, I come from that. But as she can know, our credit is shooting up through the roof. We have savings money and XYZ. So it wasn't never always good, but I'm learning.
It never is.
You know what I mean? And I definitely like the pressure that she puts on me to help me go harder. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Then you have people, that have past relationships. Some people have kids, some people don't. You can go on and on, but everybody's situation is different. But that's just my take coming from a black male's perspective that was raised in that inner city environment. So
and y'all see how it just touched a little a little part of his little soul, baby. I wasn't talking about you. I know you handle your business. We was talking about other stuff. Anywho, is that it for that one? Or you want to touch some more on that?
Okay, so while we kind of in this in this realm, I want to just kind of go, like she said, the way that you was raised. I know a lot of, black women are very, as we know, not just black women, but women in general. I don't
want it to be biased.
I'm sorry, I definitely don't mean that, but in general, women are working their ass off. Women are owning businesses. Women are going to, got degrees. Women are really, on their shit. Let's just be honest. So, to all of you strong, hard-working women, I would like to applaud y'all. But I know a lot of women that are on their stuff or, got things you guys have, you're kind of more stronger, more voice-oriented. You know what I mean? So you kind of think you start acting like you wearing the pants, and I think I want to talk about that, how women need to play their role more, like, fall back more, because some women, I'm independent and that. So I just want to touch on that. What's your take
We
on
can
that?
touch on that all you want to, because I'm one of those independent women that need to play my role. But at the same time, you got to understand, men are getting too weak nowadays.
I can contest and agree with that.
Like, men are getting too weak, and and is like I said, women react off of men, and men react off of women. Men don't know how to step up and play the role. A woman wants a man to put her in her place, not beat her ass, not just hitting on her, not mentally just put a woman will want you to put her in her place. These men out here is, it's just, I ain't saying y'all, I'm just saying, just in general, men are weakening. And I don't like when they blame it on the women. Because if I feel like as a man, you shouldn't let a woman, it sounds even stupid to me for a man to say, it's because of y'all. And y'all are men. Y'all supposed to be strong individuals. Y'all shouldn't let it get to this point. But it's at this point now. And I think, the woman is kind of playing. I looked at this movie, I think it's on Netflix, where the women became the men and the men became the women. And then at the end, it was some crazy stuff going on. And then at the end of the movie, they switched back. And then the man started being gay. But the man was like, not saying this is just the movie I'm talking about, but the women was trying to make the women was the man. They was wearing the suits and everything like that, and the woman wanted the man to wear the dress, and the man was like, no, I'm not finna wear that dress. I'm not finna do that. Like, he knew he was a man, but this woman thought women was taking over the businesses and everything, and he was like, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. And then he started slowly getting used to certain things, and then boom, at the end he started getting real feminine, and then they switched back, and then he was kind of like, what should I do? And that's how I feel like men are.
And I would like to say that it goes back to, like you said, how you been raised. You know what I mean? And it goes with finances. With a lot of situations, how many, men that have those positive role models of those, like, look at the divorce rate. The divorce rate is like horrible. You know what I mean? So if you are a man and, you want to see your father that, works hard and teach you things and teach you how to treat a lady, but like I can say, coming back in that environment, you talk the total opposite. You know what I mean? Like, you supposed to have this many women, you get praised when you have XYZ amount of women. You know what I mean? And different things like that. And then you have, child support, and, different thing, money that kind of breaks up a lot of families, and you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So if you a guy and
you on child support, y'all not together.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But if you working hard and somebody's taking XYZ, then you get with another woman and she has kids, and you want to pay the bulk of the bills, take care of your kids, and then her kids become your kids. You know what I'm saying? So either you doing that,
I feel like that's a life.
That's life.
So have to deal with
so you're gonna have to work harder. Then if a guy's out at work all day, you don't spend time with me, you don't do this with me. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of scenarios into that. I'm not making excuses.
That sounds.
No, but I'm saying, but let's be
real.
real. Like, in order to make money, you have to go out there and get the money. But then
you shouldn't be out there working 2 jobs and gone all day and still broke. That's the whole issue. Don't, like, if you're supporting your family, I feel like that's fine. The household is taken care of. But if you go all day and the household still not being taken care of, then I feel like that's a different story.
Okay, so example, me and you together. Say for example, me and you split, right? I have 2 daughters. You need support and different things. So You know, I'm out here working hard. I gotta make sure that I'm taking care of my daughters and everything.
Nah, but don't put us in that.
No, I'm
position.
saying example. No, example.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm helping pay for, you support my kids. So I find a nice, beautiful young lady. She has 3 kids of her own, and we start talking, we start going. So she's going to feel like you the breadwinner, right? I need you to take care of me. Plus, I have kids. I want you to put food on this table. I have to put food on that table. Supposed to have
She
money in the
shouldn't have to
savings.
feel like that, because if you see this grown woman and she have 2, 3 kids, however many kids, you shouldn't. And when you found out she have that kids, and if you want to still be with her, you should feel like that you need to take care of them kids. If you feel like you don't need to take care of them kids, you shouldn't be with her.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because
But
that's you as a man. That's
So-
y'all decision.
right, but what I'm saying, job, like, you know how the job market is. People want to pay you X, Y, Z. But I'm just saying in general, if you got 2 kids over here, you got a new wife, you want to pay like you say, 75% of the bills, and they want you to have savings. They want to get their hair done.
That's why you should get an education. You should find a career that you love. Maybe get your own business, and you can bring home money, and you can take care of that things how you need to.
Okay, but and getting an education and running your business, you might not be able to be at home every night.
As
you might
y'all
have
can
to go
see,
in.
he's full of
No, I'm just giving. I'm just getting
excuses.
because I talk to a lot of guys, and these are conversations we have behind the scenes.
And
I'm
you
just
don't
giving
know
my
these
take.
guys. For real.
No, I'm just talking in
hey,
general.
ladies. No guy know their friends like they girl do, like they wife do, like they friend do. I mean, like not like they friend, like they wife do, like they girl do. A guy can be telling their friend anything, and the friend will be thinking, "Oh, you ain't doing shit, man. She tripping. Don't worry about this, that, what," and you never know what this person is really going through.
You're right.
It's same as a woman.
Same thing.
The same thing goes for a woman.
Right.
She could be telling her friend, "Oh, this, that." So, I like when I have genuine conversations with people. I listen, even to my friends. I'm not a yes person at all. Like that's why you either like me or you don't, because I either tell you, the real. I tell you the real, like.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. Get another.
And I never agree with that. Only if it's my friend, and if I feel like, are you sure? Or, well, what's going on with this? Like, I don't agree with everything somebody say, or even stuff that I hear, because you don't hear that other person's side. You can't really step into relationship stuff until you hear another person's side. What?
I like I said, I'm not being biased. Sometimes she talks to her friends or whatever, and I heard a conversation she FaceTiming. Yeah, girl.
No, baby, Marco Polo.
I never even met this guy or met these guys, but I be sometimes in my head, I don't say nothing, but I'm like, that man, I be feeling like that man ain't doing nothing wrong, but yeah, girl, he doing this. And
But if you
girl,
talk
he
to that
doing
same
that.
friend, if he talked to that same friend,
I'm not
I
talking
be
about my
talking
friend.
to.
I never met some of these people or situations. I don't know about them, but sometimes I've been in the bed and it's a FaceTime and, girl, you need to do this and do that. And I heard a guy in the background yelling and screaming. I'm like, that guy got a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
they
you know what I
have
mean?
value. I mean, both sides.
And I be looking like-
it takes, for 2 people to get mad. For 2 people to get mad, there's 2 different sides. They don't see things from the people, or even when they marry, they not one. Like, you don't become one. You still your own individual. You just have to learn to coexist and act as one, but you're not one.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
why we still rolling?
Look at him interrupting me. So, with that being said, he's mad. Like, if Brad get mad at me, he mad. He has a valid reason why he's mad. In his mind and everything, he has the reason why he's mad. In my mind, it's something totally different, and I'm mad. And I have a valid reason.
Okay, so listen, that was a nice one. Before we get to this, I want to talk to you about one thing you said before, like how people receive love differently. Like some people like emotional, some people like gifts. So I think that's a good way to end the video before we go on too long and lose
So how
people's
people
interest.
receive, I was telling Brad, I looked at this guy on Facebook, or I don't know if I read it one day, it was like something, but people receive love differently. Like, I'll say this, like, like women like flowers. If they man mess up or something, or woman mess up and they send a bouquet of flowers, that may be something that if I send some flowers to him, that may be something that I know if he sent me flowers, I would fall in love. Like, I feel like he loved me. But with him, I'm sending him flowers to let him know that I love him, but that may not be how he received love.
No, the flower's not the best of them, but like you say, material. Some people need to be told you beautiful every day. Oh, look, you look nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying.
And then, like you say, some people might like gifts, and I think that people, the way they show love is like the way they receive love, I believe.
Like how the way I receive love, I want you to hold my hands in the streets. I want you to kiss me in front of people. Like, I want you to like.
Hey, I never do this. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't do it. But I'm more of a gift buyer. Like,
I want you to show the world that you love me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I receive love. I don't like flowers. I don't like little stuff like that. I don't like. I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I look at Hallmark every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. What they do on
Christmas
Hallmark
movies
Channel.
in the middle of the summer.
You know, I want to be physically. I want my man to physically show me
And
that he loves me.
I don't do that. That's one problem. I actually at work one day, like, man, I have to start showing her. After making a video and listening to you guys, and I'm like, I got to start showing her more, like, affection and things like that. I'm more of a gift buyer. Like, she'll come home, I'll be like, her this go laying out on the bed, or her this go, you know what I mean? Her these go, or, stuff like that. But I get upset because she's not a gift buyer, but she'll just come, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, whatever, but I just bought you 3 gifts. Like, do I ever get something? Do I ever get, this or that? So that's when I think we kind of clash a lot.
See,
but I think that's
with me, because I'm not a gift buyer, I don't even like going shopping for myself. He would have to force me to go shopping. Like, I don't even like going shopping for myself. How I show love to him is I like his smile.
Yeah, I see. I've been smiling.
I like to see his smile, so I will do things to make him smile. That's me and how I show my love to him.
And what I do, I go out and like gift buying and things like that. But I do got a problem because I feel like, dang, I always get her something. Well, I don't never get nothing. But then she always show me affection, but I never show her affection. I never hold her hand. But I think that part goes back to, like I say, the way that I was raised by people on the streets that I don't even know is you supposed to be tough and you supposed to have this many women and you're not cool of that. So I in my mind it's kind of like that's not cool to do that. Even though I'm older, I got a family, I still kind of blinded by, oh, you not manly enough, or you not this if you do that. And that's just like kind of a problem I had. But like I say, thank you guys for listening. As y'all can see, we opening up. We venting out a lot of stuff.
This is the real, y'all.
And instead of us arguing about it, like, you need to do this, motherfucker, I pay this and that. Like, now we able to talk about it and get it out, and it just don't go away. So, like I said, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys got any suggestions.
Okay, we left with that. That's just that, but just name the other 3. So it was the financial. It was the
like affection, the type of affection.
It was
the way you was raised.
Like letting go of past hurts, past situations that you may keep on dwelling on, bringing it up.
One that we forgot, like a man cheating. Like cheating. Like you say, like cheating is a big one. Communication is a huge one. The lack of unity. Well, we kind of talked about that. Time management, like I was saying, when people work a lot, can't spend time with their kids, going to school. Intimacy, you know what I mean, and different things like that. But if you guys got any suggestions about Houston, we'll get on the Houston stuff when you suggest stuff. that we feel like that we can.
Oh,
help
this
you
one
with?
guy suggested some. Well, it was just a comment. Everybody's comment I love, but this comment kind of, it's something like I said. I'm gonna say something negative or positive if somebody put it on, comment on something. So a guy commented on our page, guy, girl, I don't know, but they were saying something like Katy was a good place to live at first, and now it's just ghetto and too many Muslims moving out there, and it's going to be ghetto as hell in the next few years.
So
that's I said, information. I don't know.
Information. We don't know this.
To me, I feel like I love it. I mean, I feel like everybody stated themselves. I don't know if it's a certain part of Katy he's talking about, or I feel like it's a beautiful neighborhood, very big houses. So. And you pay so much money, ain't nobody finna come out here just acting a fool, messing up their own properties. So we haven't had a problem. Only problem I hate is the traffic. It's horrible. Like, I hate the traffic. But other than that, I feel like, it's good. It's been good to me so far. But I do appreciate his comment, and thank you, because we see a different view. That's a different view
right,
than we got.
But then, like, we come from a different place. Yeah. We come from, a smaller city, more urban, hood, so to us it's like flowers and roses, but to someone that's maybe used to a certain standard, it's kind of like, oh, that community coming down, people moving out here, different types of people.
But I feel like even people that's used to different standards, this is a beautiful place. Like, this ain't like...
that's our opinion, though. Like I said, that's...
No, but the thing is, like he said, it's a beautiful place too.
But he's
just saying it's ghetto and Muslims taking over.
And which that was kind of like not that type of comment wasn't a great comment to say, because you're saying Muslims, not just people, but Muslims. So I think that's kind of
we not Muslims, but we don't.
I just don't. You know what I mean?
God created everybody, so I'm not racist in that type of form
at all. So. But we love all feedback. That's the thing. Yeah. So we only giving our perspective. Somebody might feel this way about something. And then you got to understand, guys, if you guys live in different communities, everybody don't want to live in Katy. Everybody, like, we live in Katy, and it's not even Houston. Like, I can count on my hands how many times I've really been in the heart of Houston.
But it's a lot of places that I love. I love Richmond. Sugarland is okay. I love what's another neighborhood that I have been to that I like? It was Sugarland, Richmond, Missouri City. Is it no?
You ain't been out there. I just had to go get my phone. Twice. I just had to go get my phone in.
He was about to get killed over an iPhone 7 Plus.
No, I wasn't. I was strapped up. No, but I did. Somebody took my phone. I had to go. It said enter Missouri City, but it was more urban. But like I said, we come from. So, like I said, I'm not here to judge nothing. We come from the hood. We come from the trap, like, for real. So, to us, this is a glow up, flowers and roses and berries. So, once again, we left our dogs out there. They scratching on the door while we doing our YouTube video.
They got so big.
But I appreciate y'all.
Okay, you guys, we love you guys.
And thanks for all of the positive, and keep it coming, subscribe. And if you got any suggestions.
Thank you for the positive, thank you for the negative vibes. All of the vibes is welcome. I will comment on a negative vibe. I don't care.
And then, like I was going to say, I wanted, how you want your page to grow, but even though we don't got the biggest
all of that
page.
Don't really matter.
Know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying we wanted to grow, but we got a small.
I'm not worried about it.
No, but what I'm saying is it's more active. Like, I'm going to start YouTube. Maybe we can blow up on YouTube, but it's a small, active, community that people talk and, positive stuff. So I love that.
Anytime you put something out to the world, I think you're going to get something like that.
All right, guys. So any suggestions for future videos about anything, we welcome. We willing to make a video about it. This our binding time, and we about to get back to our drinks and listen to some.
He is. I'm about to take my clothes off and go to sleep.
She listened to Anita Baker and stuff. I'll be listening in the future, so we be bumping heads on that. But I like my old school. But once again, that's another video. But thanks, guys.